Catching my breath again. I gotta quit the billies, mate. It's coming. This is when I get sick of it. I get sick of everything, like all the aspects, but it's when I can't breathe. And I know that if I stop, even just for a day, it feels better. And when I was a gardener, a landscaper, is when I really noticed quitting the cigarettes, the rollies. And when I used to quit weed overnight, literally within fucking 4 or 5 days, you really notice a difference. Mowing lawns and carting mulch and shit, hey? Anyway, I'm on here to share with you how the mind of a pretty messed up person works when they are a mimic or a chameleon. Subconsciously, right? So I downloaded YouTube Studio 2 days ago. I deleted everything when I came down here. My old phone was tapped. My ex. But, you know, this one probably is too. But I could fucking whatever. And yeah, I downloaded YouTube Studio and I just saw some statistics and it said that a few people from the United States had watched some videos, right? So get this. I just watched one of my last videos where I'm talking. I said candy twice. I don't ever use the word candy. Ever. I was literally talking to a number of people about lollies the other day and how in the old days they had them all up on the shelf and in the corner store you could go in there with 20 or 50 cents and they would take the time to get you 2 of those and 3 of those and 1 of those and 4 of those, right? I'll give you a couple extra. And I'm lollies. I don't say candy. So I just watched my last video and I'm talking about having a candy jar, right? And the kid can't have a candy. Then, further on, I say I'm in the woods. I don't say the woods. I live in the fucking bush, mate. I'm in Australia. We call it the bush. I have never, ever said the woods. Even if I was in a pine forest or something, I would not say woods. So I just watched the video and I went, candy? Fucking, and then I said it again and I'm like, what the fuck? What did I say candy for? And then I say woods and I'm like, why did I say woods? It's because subconsciously, somewhere in here, I've filed away that some people in America are watching my videos. And while I'm on a fucking blah, 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 just talking away about general stuff like I do, that comes out. And I don't even know I said it until I watched my video and went, whoa, that's interesting. And then when I said woods, I was like, oh, okay, that's very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Totally subconscious, right? As in something in my head changed my language to suit what I thought people wanted to hear without me even knowing. I'm getting butterflies now talking about it because it's very interesting to see yourself do these things. See, this is like, that is diabolical because I don't even know I'm doing it, right? Isn't that diabolical? Is that kind of like the meaning of the word? I don't know. But that's happened. So I'm like, man, there's something wrong with my head. Or is there something right with my head? I mean, seriously, that's on so many levels. What the fuck's going on with that? I find it funny. I find it scary. Disconcerting. Does it make you worried? That this is probably how a lot of people's brains are working. Seriously. It's messed up. That's messed up. This is what I'm saying about when I talk to somebody and something comes out that's referring to them, in a way making them uncomfortable, right? And I don't even know it until later. And then I'm like, ooh, they might have felt a bit, because that kind of is sort of like the situation I had with them, or it pertains to something they did or whatever. But honestly, at the time, I don't know I'm saying it. It just comes out. It just comes out, and then I, as per usual, a little bit slow on the uptake. Sometimes it takes me a while to figure shit out, right? So yeah, anyway, that's weird. And I think that's the same thing as I've always done. There is like so many levels of my brain operating by themselves, but at the same time, it's the only way to explain it. Whatever personality I have got is so fragmented that the interactions are happening on so many minor levels, while I am just existing, talking, whatever I'm doing, I guess. This is the same. Beehive brain, for sure. I guess when you're empty, there's a lot of room for bees, right? Empty head. Of course bees are going to make a fucking home in there. There's got to be some honey, right? You reckon? Do you think the honey tastes good from this kind of beehive? Would anyone actually want my honey if I could bottle it? I think it tastes like shit. Anyway, Diabolical. I'll have to look it up. Yeah. Diabolique. I don't know. My mind is doing things on level like that's just weird. It was very interesting to watch it back and pick that up and go, right, that happened. Who was that? Who said Candy in Woods? Where the fuck are you from, woman? Listen to your voice. You're Australian. No one says Candy in Woods. I mean, Halloween's taken over, but still, don't say candy. Let's just say lollies. I've said the word lollies probably half a dozen times in the last 48 hours. Where the fuck did candy come from? The Yankees. All because somewhere in my brain linked American statistics to changing my language without me even knowing. How do you like that, guys? And I don't even know I'm doing it. So imagine if this was the brain of somebody that actually had control over this and knew what they were doing. Whoa. That's fucking scary. No wonder I've met so many fucking cunts in my life, right? No wonder. They're everywhere. Everywhere. Serial bro. So that's the thing. Anyway, it's interesting. Something to think about. I don't know.